to this loving place. There are no strangers here. Welcome to this place of open hearts. Thank you for being here. You're welcome anytime, every time, just the way you are. Welcome to this joyful place. Let the celebration begin. Namaste, namaste, come on in. Welcome to this loving place. There are no strangers here. Welcome to this place of open hearts. Thank you for being here. You're welcome anytime, every time, just the way you are. Welcome to this joyful place. Let the celebration begin. Namaste, namaste, come on in. Namaste, namaste, come on in. Namaste, namaste, come on in. Welcome to this loving place. There are no strangers here. Welcome to this place of open hearts. Thank you for being here. You're welcome anytime, every time, just the way you are. Welcome to this loving, welcome to this joyful place. There are no strangers. Celebration begin. Namaste. Welcome to this place of open hearts. Come on in. Thank you for being welcome to this loving. You're welcome anytime. There are no strangers here. Every time.
Neil, you need to unmute.
Thank you. Now you can hear us. Yes.
Yes, thank you very much.
So welcome everybody that's online with us and everyone who's here in person. We are grateful to have you with us. So as we join together this morning, let's take a moment to be quiet. I like to go through a little litany of quietness. I quiet my body. I quiet my mind. And I quiet my emotions for this time to be in the present here and now. God of all goodness, we are so grateful that that goodness is our heritage as well. And that all that it's true of the divine, all of the wonderful resources of the universe are accessible to us. We are grateful, and we are learning to access those resources. A little slow at times, but we're grateful for that moving forward, that expanding, and we're grateful that we're learning to receive the good that is there for us. So as we gather this morning, I am grateful for each one who's gathered with us online and in person. You are also very special. I am grateful. And so it is. Amen. We have an opening song that's a little new to us. We are, what is it? We are open. I can't even remember the title. But by Kit Holmes, and it's going to be something you'll catch on to real quick. So catch on and hum along, sing along, and as you're able, and dance along too if you want to do that. So if you're here in person, I invite you to stand, and we'll go at it. Go ahead, Tom.
We are open to our good. 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 As we give, so we receive. As much as we believe, we are open, open to our good. Love is everywhere around us, moving in and through us. Every moment, every day, so much love along the way. We are open to our good. 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 As we give, so we receive. As much as we believe, we are open, open to our good. Joy is everywhere around us, moving in and through us. Every moment, every day, so much joy along the way. We are open to our good. 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 As we give, so we receive.
Move for it. Oh, we can do
As
that
much
later.
as
We'll
we
do that here.
believe,
That share.
we are open, open to our good. 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 Open to our good.
No, I just want to stay with the drums. Don't call me up here, please. All right. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. Let's see. We want to recognize anybody who's new to Unit Payson, and also here for the second or third time. Hi, Sue. And who do we have online? Oh, we have people waving online. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Look at all the people in the church steeple. All right. So, let's see. I don't really have anything about welcome on this order of service, but I will say we do have our prayer that we say. So let us say our prayer together. We love you. We appreciate you. We welcome you. And we bless the Christ you are. Amen. All right. We're grateful for those who support Unity of Payson with your time, talent, and treasure. And grateful for the events we continue to hold and the technology that allows us to meet in person and virtually. Yay, yay, yay. And there's the president of our board, Ed. He's right there. Is there anybody you want to greet who's online, Neil?
Well, I'm sitting down here. Thank you, Crystal. I know you can't be with us this morning. I'm glad you're here. Teresa and Lori. Lori, is it Minnesota or, yeah, I think it's Minnesota. Or Lori, are you in Minnesota? I don't know, but it seems like a long ways away, but you're here. That's beautiful. And
Teresa marched in the float for the Democrats in the rodeo parade yesterday.
oh, we're going to put that into gratitudes too. Ethan just joined us. Welcome, welcome, Ethan. Manny and Rev J, of course. And Sue, I saw, and Cindy. Several people from Interfaith Community are joining with us today. We're so grateful to have them. Thank you.
All right. So if you have a gratitude to share, you can raise your hand, or you can raise your hand. Or put it in the chat. Thank you. You want to come up here and I'll just go back to the drum. I was into that drum. So, anybody have a gratitude to share? We have
Manny does. Manny, unmute and go ahead and share your gratitude.
I'm thankful to Reverend Neil on his answer last week on going with the flow, how he feels. Light, light, light. Thank you for that answer. I really appreciated that. I pondered on that all week. Thank you.
And Manny, thank you for the question. It really made me dig a little bit deep there for a minute. So thank you. If you're online, go ahead and raise your hand or just unmute and speak out if you have a gratitude you'd like to share. And I'm turning to the people in person to see who has a gratitude here. Well, Sue has a gratitude.
I'm grateful, God, for the rain.
Hey, that was mine.
Tom was telling me that the rain was even there for Sunset on the Rim. So, and Betty, I know you. And oh, okay, good. Thank you. Who's next? Online or in person, either one. Julianne, yes, Rev J.
Well, I'm grateful to be here with all of you, and I'm grateful that we're smiling together, laughing together, and taking that deep breath in and saying thank you for being here.
And it rained in the desert.
Hey. All right.
Last call. Donald, I'll give it back to you.
All right. Thank you. And back to me. Unity is grounded in meditation and affirmative prayer. And we have prayer chaplains to support you. You may also, if you're online, email your request to neil.uniapayson@gmail.com. Our prayer team will pray with you for 30 days and then forward your request to Silent Unity, who will pray with you for another 30 days at a 24/7 prayer vigil at Unity Village. All prayer requests are held sacred and confidential. If you would like to be contacted by a prayer chaplain, please leave your contact information with your request. If you would like, Betty and I are prayer chaplains. If you would like prayer support after the service, tap one of us on the shoulder. And now we're going to Unity of Payson's theme for August, Receiving Your Good. Let's say the affirmation together. We are ready to receive. We stay in the flow of divine goodness. We affirm that good is ours to claim. Today's speaker is Rev Julianne Lewis, and the talk title is I Am Grateful to Receive. Rev J, or Julianne, served at the Interfaith Community. She has a lively and passionate approach to New Thought ministry, A Course in Miracles, and the study of major world religions. Rev Julianne offers insightful and inspired teaching that entertains, illuminates, challenges, and sparks spiritual growth. Okay, we are going to get ready for our meditation. All right. I allow Terry Wilder.
I allow, I receive, I accept, I believe that I have all I need. I allow, I receive, I accept, I believe that I am all I need now. I allow, I receive, I accept, I believe that I have all I need. I allow, I receive, I accept, I believe that I am all I need now.
Today we are open to recognize who we are, how good life is, and in so doing, we gratefully receive. I'd like to have us share a moment of intentional calm. Just pause for a few moments and let your breath be slow and easy. Let your thoughts and your energy soften and notice what it's like to just be here now. In Ecclesiastes chapter 3, we read, there's an appointed time for everything and a time for every matter under the heavens. Yes, this is our time. We open our hearts to remember and to affirm the love that we are and that we share in unity. We feel the ease, we feel the gentleness, and we are comfortable in this moment. Yes, the love. Be aware of your breathing. Follow the natural rhythm, the gentle rise and fall of each breath. Feel it coming and going quietly, gently. It guides you deeper and deeper within. Deeper and deeper within. Become aware of your heart space and allow it to be open. And now, as you take another deep breath in, place your hand, an open palm, on your chest, over your heart. Release that breath and feel your heartbeat. Recognize the rhythm of the love and the light that you share. Take another deep breath in and gently let it out. As you tune in to your heartbeat, feel the calm, feel the peace, feel the love that you are. Feel your heart beneath your fingers, your hand, your palm, and express the gratitude of that love flowing throughout your body. Express the gratitude for the life pulsating in you. Take another deep breath. You're gently relaxed. You're feeling the care, the calm, the peace, the love. Allowing yourself to receive those gifts. And you are grateful with each breath. Grateful with each breath. As you receive this gratitude and you share it, allow that gratitude to expand in each breath. And visualize that warm, golden light radiating from your heart with every heartbeat and shared with all. Shared with all. This light, this love represents the gratitude that is within you in this moment. And as you inhale again a deep breath, you feel the warmth through your chest and you gently exhale it. And in doing so, any tension, any perceived negativity flows out, is released, and the gratitude within your heart grows even brighter, stronger. And now, as you extend that gratitude within yourself, you release it and go beyond yourself. You envision the people, the experiences, the memories that fill your heart mind, those that have shared loving appreciation, those that have accepted your loving appreciation. Yes, inhale the essence of those blessings. And as you exhale, you're sending those waves of gratitude energy into the universe. You are more blessed and more blessing of others. You feel the interconnectedness binding you to all those around you. And as you continue, you synchronize your heartbeat with the rhythm of gratitude. You sense the alignment between your heart and divine spirit. And take another deep breath in and gently release. Another deep breath in and gently release. With a grateful heart, open your eyes. Recognize a sense of connection and appreciation in this holy moment. You come back to this space and we receive the peace and the calm. Our opportunity to focus on the steady rhythm of our heart fosters an internal appreciation for our life and the life shared with others. The visualization of that golden light emanating from your heart amplifies that sensation, making it a powerful tool for cultivating that deep gratitude at a heart-centered level. This is your moment. This is who we are. Grateful, loving, together. I had a moment, a teaching, learning moment yesterday morning. I woke up. It was early. I looked at my phone and saw the time and put the phone down and said, oh my goodness. Everything seemed quiet. And yes, gratefully, our dog Max was still sleeping, not demanding his breakfast as he can do quite physically, emotionally, and loudly when he wants to. And waking up, I took a couple of deep breaths and just relaxed, grateful for receiving a good night's sleep and gently waking up to the peace and the quiet, feeling that before going about the business of the day. And then in a few minutes, I could smell the coffee brewing and I smiled. Hebrews. Gratitude coffee would soon be filling my favorite mug. Yes, my mug, a peaceful frog, a gentle reminder, fully rely on God. As I got out of bed, I shared my morning prayer. Sitting on the edge of the bed, I said, thank you, God. Thank you for this new day. Thank you for the blessings I will receive and share. I am grateful. I am grateful I am here only to be truly helpful. I do not have to worry about what to say or what to do because you who sent me will guide and direct me. I am content to be wherever you wish, knowing you go with me. And so it is. I stood up, and in that very moment, I was aware that I was loved by my dear husband, best friend, and coffee maker, dear Manny. And of course, dear Max, who was now asking for his breakfast. Oh, how thankful I was. My mind and my heart were filled with gratitude for the true abundance in my day-to-day life. And then I felt peace, realizing my gratitude for all that I am. I had to take a deep breath in with that and say, thank you. Yes, I do fully rely on God. Meister Eckhart said, if the only prayer you ever say in your life is thank you, that will suffice. So let us give that 2-word prayer right now. Thank you. When we're grateful for the blessings we already have received, our thoughts and our energy attract extra blessings. And I recognized that fully yesterday morning. It was like God's message to me I had to share with you. Yes, gratitude has a magnetic attraction that draws to us friends, love, peace, health, creativity, material good, and so much more. Gratitude is a spiritual quality that is truly our divine nature. It is within the truth of who we are. And when we are in contact with others, we can remember to have an open mind. It's vitally important because that open mind contributes to our loving heart, the loving heart within ourselves, with our openness, and our loving heart to others. You know, when we do so, we become more courteous, we become more kind, we become more patient, and we extend the understanding. It's important for us to do so because, as Reverend Neil so beautifully spoke last week, we are in the divine flow when we do so. When we go into that flow, the doors open for us. And we're no longer resistant. We're no longer fearful and cautious. We know that it opened because we are ready to walk through. And we're being called to do so because we're here only to be truly helpful and to show our appreciation for the opportunity to do so. In our willingness to walk through those doors, we can take our time to count our blessings and say thank you for the opportunity to be truly helpful. In so doing, we are truly helpful to ourselves, and we raise the vibration around us to a higher frequency and create that helpful, positive energy with all. Good people will gravitate to us because we're truly helpful, open-minded, and a delight to be with. And those that we may be a little cautious about sometimes, we take that deep breath in and we are grateful they too are attracted to us. Because living in that gratitude is a commitment to observing and responding to the opportunities of each and every now moment. I know sometimes it's challenging and it might not be obvious to someone with a ego limitation, but we're ready. Each of us is truly ready, and we're able to turn that switch from the ego attitude of fear and judgment, negativity and scarcity, turn the attention to cherish our life, recognizing the interdependent web that sustains us and the grateful acceptance of divine gratitude that we have within us, and we can draw other people's attention to. In so doing, guess what? We're walking our spiritual path, sharing gratitude and thoughtfulness, generosity, and activity, which is often received and accepted in a myriad of ways. And when it is received and accepted, guess who's receiving it and accepting it? Us too. We can't give it away. We're sharing always. It's very important that we remember. And in scripture, Luke chapter 6:38 says very clearly, give and it will be given to you. A good measure pressed down, shaken together, running over, will put into your lap. For the measure you give will be the measure you get back. After I read that scripture, I remembered Manny sharing with me about Danny Thomas. And I've asked that he do so now.
You gave it away anyway. Do you remember going to the television set in the 70s or the 60s, maybe? And it was a Philco or an Emerson, and it had a small screen, and you would turn the dial and go tick, 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 tick. And you may only have gotten 3 channels, maybe 1 if you were lucky, or 3 if you were luckier. You were open to receive from that antenna. Anyway, so that was an important thing. But anyway, do you remember who Mazad Yacob Kariaus was? Do you remember, or who he is? Do you remember that? His name is Danny Thomas. He changed his name, Lebanese American. Very famous. He's a famous showman. He was a success entertainer and lived an extremely fantastic life. He was fantastic. His commitment drove him to build St. Jude's Children's Hospital in Memphis. In 1943, before I was born, Danny was playing $5 a week gigs. His wife was pregnant with her first child, Marlo. Remember that girl? And they needed money for the family. Danny's uncle by marriage was a butcher. He offered him a job, but he wanted to stay in show business. Danny wanted show business. Danny stopped at a church, attended mass, and prayed to St. Jude for direction. He promised he would show his gratitude if guided to the right path. Should he be a comedian or a butcher? He was moved during the mass. He placed his last $7 in the collection box. In the collection box, he then realized what he'd done. Danny prayed for a way to pay the forthcoming hospital bills. The next day, he was offered a small part in a commercial that would pay 10 times the amount he'd given to the church. When he received that phone call, he realized that it was 10 times. He did the math and he jumped up for joy. Danny had experienced the power of prayer. 2 years later, Danny achieved moderate acting success in Detroit, but he was struggling to take this career to the next level. Once again, he turned to the church, praying to St. Jude Thaddeus, the patron saint of hopeless causes. Danny asked the saint to help me find my way in life, and I will build you a shrine. His career took a turn for the better, and soon he moved his family to Chicago to pursue additional career offers. A few years later, a turning point in his life, Danny visited the church and remembered his pledge to St. Jude. Again, he prayed to St. Jude and repeated his pledge to build a shrine if he would show him the way. He finally remembered his promise. He went to see an old friend, Cardinal Strikich, and he asked what he should do. The cardinal proposed the idea of starting a children's hospital in Memphis. That's what Danny did. He built the best children's hospital in the world. Why was it named after St. Jude? St. Jude is the saint in charge of impossible acts. Danny felt that no child should die in the dawn of life, so he declared personal war against the killer diseases that strike children. He started funding the hospital in 1957. Great names in medicine led to research. Plenty of impossible things were made possible because Danny stuck to his mission with tenacity. When people tell you about the impossible, just think of St. Joseph Hospital. On February 6, 1991, Danny Thomas was promoting his new book. The proceeds were earmarked for St. Jude. St. Jude. That night, he got home, and at 2:30 a.m., he had a massive heart attack and passed away at the age of 79. He was laid to rest in a mausoleum inside St. Jude's Hospital. All around the mausoleum, Danny's favorite sayings are inscribed, sayings like, "Blessed is the man who knows he was born, and he who denies his heritage has no heritage." Remember, he's Lebanese American. Danny gave of himself. He taught others to give of themselves too and to forget their selfish side. What blessings was Danny Thomas open to receive? Think about it. What blessings? He was really open to receive those blessings that come from Holy Spirit and God and the universe. Extremely open. So So anyway, what has St. Jude accomplished? Treatments developed at St. Jude have helped push the overall survival rate for childhood cancer from 20% when the hospital opened in 1962 to more than 80% today. In addition, St. Jude's has achieved a 94% survival rate for all. The survival rate for all was only 4% when St. Jude was first opened. The survival rate for mild medulloplasma, a type of brain tumor, is 85% for average risk disease. Yes, he has taught us to keep our word. Danny Thomas kept his word to God, and he was open to gratefully received. Definitely open to gratefully receive, and we have to be open to receive when it comes our way.
Now, Manny shared a story about what that truly means to gratefully receive and to share the effects of the gifts received. Now, we're all not going to do something to the grandeur that he did, maybe. However, the power of prayer that he shared, his willingness to fully rely on God, made a huge difference in the lives. How many? Now, we have that opportunity to take a look at that and ask, how are we sharing the gifts that we received? And are we following our divine inner guidance and commit to being truly helpful to ourselves and to others? When we do so, we receive the gifts of greater joy, greater peace. And the more we receive those, the more we give them, whether it's an action or energy or thought. You and I may not be able to help everyone in the world. Really? Thoughts in mind produce in kind. I can be of service. You can be of service wherever we are. Being of service is empowering. It's a way that we can feel that we're being truly helpful to make the world a better place. We don't have to build a hospital, but maybe we volunteer in a hospital. My opportunity in hospitals and hospice volunteering years ago. It can be simple for us to recognize that even sharing a loving smile, a warm hug, or more is a gift, not only to others, but to ourselves. So during my prayer time, I hold the healing thoughts close to my heart. And I recognize that being of service, being truly helpful, helps me carry out my prayers, just like it did with that man. Differently? Yes. Knowing that I am in the heart and the hands of God in the world, I can serve with commitment, purpose, and be grateful to help. Like good stewards, it says in 1 Peter, like good stewards of the manifold grace of God, serve one another with whatever gift each of you has received. As we do so, we are grateful for peace, for love, for joy. We're grateful for family and friends. And think of the number of times that you've had the opportunity to sit at a table with someone and lovingly gather for the food you enjoy, seasoned with tradition and loving memory. Those holidays are coming up, folks. But yet there's more to it than the holiday. You at Unity of Person that have come together are going to have a few minutes after to speak to each other, to hug each other, to share the sweets together, and then to share again with us. It's very important that we recognize that we are here to be grateful for the gifts that we have to share, whether they're thoughtful gifts, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, whatever we are doing. we have gifts to share. And I am grateful to be able to express peace and love and joy. And in doing so, recognize that I am wonderfully blessed. So let me say this very, very truly. I am grateful, Spirit, for your ever-present sanctuary of love and joy and peace that is within my heart and within the heart of all others. They may not recognize it yet, but I know they will. My only need is to savor the loving presence of you, Spirit, to trust, truly trust that I am in your care and that all is well. Thank you for having the opportunity to be here with you today, even from a distance. I feel close to each of you, and I share my love gratefully. Thank you.
So we got a little booklet from Unity in the mail yesterday, and I opened to this some sayings about trusting the guidance within. So I wanted to share just a little bit. When I listen to the wisdom within me, I don't have to force anything. I can trust that I am being led. Life isn't something to chase or control. It's something to experience fully. We don't need every answer to move forward. What we need is the courage to trust what we already know. Remember, even if life feels uncharted, you are unstoppable. The path isn't behind you or beyond your reach. The guidance within always illuminates the way. And that is from Reverend Kathy Beasley, Senior Manager in the Silent Unity Prayer Ministry. So, Unity of Payson is a source of spiritual nourishment and inspiration. And in this community, let us receive gratefully and give generously. We appreciate your gifts in support of this ministry. If you're here in person, we've placed a basket by the door. We encourage you to give as you are inspired to do so, before or after a service or classes or groups. For those online and those who wish to make a recurring gift, please donate at unityofpayson.org. And our giving affirmation, if you'd like to say it together with me now, is: freely we give and freely we receive. Thank you for your support. Our special music today is Grateful, a love song to the world.
You're my life, you're my breath, you're a smile, you're my guest. You're the earth, you're the sun, you're the grass, you are love. You're my hands, you're a bug, you're my eyes, you're a hug. You're the light in the dark, you're the spark, you are fun. You're my mom, you are water, you're the stars, you're my daughter. You're my friend till the end, you're my dreams, you're my father. You're the ants on the ground, the miracles that surround. I'm feeling it all around, the hemisphere in the clouds. You're my pain, you're my sorrow, you're my hope for tomorrow. You're the strength when I'm hollow, you're the path that I follow. You're the blessings that exist, the small things that are bliss. The gift to realize that everything
All
is a
that
gift.
I am, all that I see, all that I've been, and all that I'll ever be is a blessing. It's so amazing, and I'm grateful for it all, for it all. Grateful for it
You're the
all.
blessings every time I try to count. You're the lessons that I learn every time I turn around. You're the water when I'm burned every time I think I found everything I'm looking for. You're the sign saying stop to take a bow and keep moving forward and start looking towards your heart. It'll open all the doors and only then you'll start to hear the world singing chorus with your mind and heart. Aligned in purpose, everything
All
will feel
that I
gorgeous.
am, all that I see, all that I've been, and all that I'll ever be is a blessing. It's so amazing, and I'm grateful for it all,
Every day I sit and pray cause what I have is more than I deserve or could ever imagine. How do I get back to all of this magic and spread the love so everybody can have it? Doesn't matter if I'm rich or poor, if I got a family or if I'm all alone. Bad things happen, I can just complain and moan. But there's a million things that I can be grateful for.
So I lift up my hands now, and I open my heart, and my gratitude goes out to everything near and far. All that I am,
Everything I am and everything I see, everything I hope and everything I dream, everything I feel and everything I be. I look deep down and feel all the blessings. Everything I am and everything I see, everything I hope and everything I dream, everything I feel and everything I be. I'm grateful for it all. It's amazing. Everything I am and everything I see, everything I hope and everything I dream, everything I feel and everything I be. I look deep down and feel all the blessings. Everything I am and everything I see, everything I hope and everything I dream, everything I feel and everything I be. I'm grateful for it all. It's amazing. You're the blessings that exist, the small things that are bliss, the gift to realize that everything is a gift.
na 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 na.
Wait, one more. This is for y'all.
All that I am.
All right. Nice, nice, nice.
Okay, so let's see. Unity of Patience theme for August is Receiving Your Good. And next week's speaker, Reverend Neil Worthington, say yes to your yes. And And let's see, some announcements. Tomorrow, Monday, we have a prayer chaplains meeting at 11 here and online for prayer chaplains. Please join us. We have Ladies Crafters meeting at 1 p.m. tomorrow also. And we are painting faith rocks. Ooh, look at that pretty faith rock. And here's one that I did just for a template. And this is going on my altar at home to remind me. And, you know, you don't have to be a lady to join us. As a matter of fact, Rev Neil might be joining us tomorrow. Course in Miracles, Tuesday, 3:30 to 5 on Zoom. And we have Saturday morning coffee at 9:30 and Soul Boost at 4 p.m. And we will be meeting to have a little talk about Rev J's message after we gather for some goodies. And I think that'll go from 11:10 to 11:30, right here. And anyone is welcome. So it's time for a PS from Neil.
It's not only right here. We'll reform the chairs and we'll sit in a semicircle here in person. And all of you who are joining us online, well, we'll have you there too. And we'll be able, you know, when Rev J talked about sitting around a table and how special that time was, I think there's a table among us. Those of us here and those of you who are joining us online. This is a table and we get to sit down to it together. I am so grateful. So take 10 minutes after the service or so, and if you're online, just hang in there, go get a cup of coffee or something, and then come on back and respond to what Rev J has presented to us today. And Manny, thank you, Manny, too, for doing that. We're calling it Soul Connection. So come back and connect a little bit, all of us with each other at about 11:10. Oh, that's about 15 minutes. We got a little time to socialize, and then we'll come back together. So it's time for us to close our service. Now we'll have our prayer for protection, as we always do, and on our closing song. If you're with us here in person, if you would stand as we do the prayer for protection, and then the closing song. And as you sing the closing song, you can gravitate to the social time and that connection with each other. Are you ready? Here we go together. The light of God surrounds us. I am light. The love of God enfolds us. I am love. The power of God protects us. I am power. And the presence of God watches over us. I am presence. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. And our closing song, most people are good, so sing along, hum along.
Absolutely.
I don't know, we'll have to listen to the song. But anyway, get a little refreshment and then come on back. We'll see you soon.
I believe kids ought to stay kids as long as they can. Turn off the screen, go climb a tree, get dirt on their hands. I believe we gotta forgive and make amends, 'cause nobody gets a second chance to make new old friends. I believe in working hard for what you've got, even if it don't add up to a hell of a lot. I believe most people are good and most mamas ought to qualify for sainthood. I believe most Friday nights look better under neon or stadium lights. I believe you love who you love, ain't nothing you should ever be ashamed of. I believe this world ain't half as bad as it looks. believe most people are good. I believe them streets of gold are worth the work, but I'd still wanna go even if they were paid in dirt. I believe that youth is spent well on the young, 'cause wisdom in your teens would be a lot less fun. I believe if you just go by the nightly news, your faith in all mankind would be the first thing you lose. I believe most people are good and most mamas ought to qualify for sainthood. I believe most Friday nights look better under neon or stadium lights. I believe you love who you love, ain't nothing you should ever be ashamed of. I believe this world ain't half as bad as it looks. I believe most people are good. I believe that days go slow and years go fast, and every breath's a gift, the first one to the last. I believe most people are good and most mamas ought to qualify for sainthood. I believe most Friday nights look better under neon or stadium lights. I believe you love who you love, ain't nothing you should ever be ashamed of. I believe this world ain't half as bad as it looks. I believe most people are good. I believe most people are good. I believe most people are good.